there's a lot of evidence-based research about the
Mhm.
impact of the mother, and again, particularly on women.
Right, of course. I
And
mean, if you
yes,
think
go
about
ahead.
like a lot of what you were talking about are the thoughts, the feelings, the beliefs that they're transferring onto you,
Yeah.
which, you know, you look at that, the generational transference of the way we think. This is how we think. This is how our family operates. This is how we work. But you touched on something I think it's really critical is that if you had a parent who was also abusive, you know, who was narcissistic or who was neglectful or had a mental illness or alcoholism or drug addiction or something where they weren't present and they couldn't be present for themselves, let alone for their kids. I think about those wounds. I see them all the time in my practice. And also attachment styles. And I think this is something
I
I
was
know
just going
that
to speak
you
to
know a
it.
lot about
Yes.
are money attachment styles and women's attachment styles and how that translates to the relationship with the mother. So can you tell us about that? Because
Oh,
this is
yes.
really important stuff.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It's just so illuminating, and once the lights are on, we can start to make different decisions really
Mhm.
quickly.
Yeah.
We can't change what we can't see. And, so many of us have this, again, felt sense that something's in the way, but we just can't figure out what the heck it is, right? So, when we have a mother when we've experienced a lack of nurture, a deficit in terms of nurturance, in terms of, guidance, in terms of various types of nourishment and care, this profoundly affects what we call our attachment style. And many of us, anyone who's dealing with a mother wound, is dealing with an attachment injury.